Yeah, what's up guys? So in this video we're going to be learning how to improve your posing for thumbnails basically. So these are like some tips that I've put together that will definitely make it easier when creating thumbs. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first of all, at the top we're going to change a few things. I'll explain why we change them and the benefits of using these changes compared to the default in Blender. So first of all, for orientation, you want to go to local, and up here for transform orientations, you want to go to local as well. So I'm going to show you the difference quickly just in the fingers because it's a lot easier to see. So if you use local, the bones will actually move like bones. So as you can see, the wheel is in line with this bone. If you use global, as you can see, it's along the X and Y axis. So it'll always follow the red and green line. But like I said, if you use local, it'll now treat it like an actual bone. So if you move these like here, then the wheel will move. As you can see, the wheel moves when I go between this, but with global, the wheel will always stay the same. So you want to make sure that you're always on local. I'll make it a lot easier to pose. So once we're in local, we're going to change so with the posing that we're going to change, we want to open the hand. So usually what you would do is you would select these bones, move them up, select these bones, move them up, select these bones and move them up, which is perfectly fine. Do that. Do whatever makes it easier for you. But we can do that so simply. So if you change this up here next to local to individual origins, you're treating each bone as an individual bone. So without the individual origins, it'll only pick the bone you've selected first for rotation. So I've picked the green one in this case. Sorry, it'll only pick the top one, I think. And basically I've picked this top one and it only moves this top one. So it'll only pick that one. Same here, it'll only pick that one, but with individual origins, it'll actually spin them both. So now, if you want to open the hands, all you need to do is just select them, and boom, you've opened the hands. And that is as simple as it gets. So now we've learned the tools, we're gonna create a pose. Okay, so now we're gonna pose her. So once we've got the basics, now we're gonna head into the posing. So first, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna put a slight tilt on her, and just move the leg out just a slight. And bring this up here. Just put it just like this. Move the leg ever so slightly. You want to make sure that you're moving all the bones as much as possible. So the legs, for example, you want to make sure that you're moving everything. And if you want help with posing, feel free to just look at reference images on Google. It will make it so much easier to pose because you're actually looking at something realistic. So I'd probably say we should do this, bring her leg back down. So we've moved the legs and we've also moved the actual body itself. So now we have like some kind of direction. We're kind of going towards the right-ish. So now if we bring this up and we move this out, then we can move this out. Sorry, not as much. So let's move this back in. With the back, I usually like to move the bottom two and then start to bring these two forward and bring these forward again like that, and then you get more of the actual body. So if I tilt this, make it lean over slightly to her actual body, there we go. So now she's kind of standing there, just like her abs are a bit more showing. So now if we move both of the shoulders up, actually I can't do these together, move this one up, we can make a fist. So using the individual origins that we learned already, we just select the hand and stretch it out, and I usually select them again. I know it doesn't really do much. Oh, sorry, I usually just do this, and I do it like this, and then this, like this, and then the actual fingers to finish like that, and then I'll bring these back round. Nice. And then with this thumb, I'll bring this down, and then I'll bring this over, like that. Boom. So now we've got the pose. Oh no, sorry, now we've got the arm done. We can now bring this arm down and bring this round. And we can start to tilt it a bit. Same with the arm. Tilt it a bit. Bring it out, bring it up. Bring the hand down, and then we can kind of just connect this up with that. Move the hand just a bit more. Nice. So now we've got that arm. We can now pretty much bring this up here. Bring this arm down here. Maybe stretch it out a bit. So I always say, like, whilst I'm talking and posing at the same time, what I always like to do is I always like the back to be the main thing. So if you can't see much movement in the back, you're really gonna struggle with actually trying to get the pose right. So the legs did look really weird to do first, but I kind of like to do the legs first because then you can kind of imagine what's going on. So yeah, you kind of start to work from the bottom all the way up to the top. That's what I like to do first. Some people like to start from the top and work down. But I think if you start from the bottom, you really, once the legs show what you need to do, it's a lot easier to pose from there. So we'll just finish this up with just something super simple. That is how to improve posing in Blender for your Fortnite thumbnails. So yeah, I hope this helped, guys. If it did, drop a like and a comment would be much appreciated. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, thanks for watching this video and hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later.